Dang, where do you think I should start, Blake?
Start with Jeff being found downtown.
Okay, yeah, Jeff being found downtown. So there was a lady from Bethel that basically kind of gave a word that, yeah, I just mentioned to her, man, I really like need a business partner basically, and so yeah, she just said that I was gonna find him, and I didn't literally think that it was gonna happen that day, but we're going down into Old Town, and I throw my bike up into a tree randomly, and basically they went to lunch, and I knew that I had to come back and get my bike in this tree, and Jeff was standing there, and we meet Jeff, and it just like, and the craziest part of this story is because there were so many teams in town, that was strategically like the best thing that could have happened, because Jeff didn't quite, we connected, but it was like our team kind of rejected him a little bit because the conversation just went somewhere else. And then he shows up to Grace's team, and Grace just gives him like a hug and, kind of hands him this note with a picture of his knife. She actually drew like an exact picture of his knife that he carries. And it was just like a crazy encounter. And then I think he ran into one more team, but basically they invited him. And as we're sitting where y'all are sitting, we're praying for Jeff, and we get done praying and say amen, and my phone dings, and he says, "I'm coming to church tonight." It's like, that was nuts. And yeah, Jeff, I mean, I haven't been able to update the Bethel people because they're curious on what's been going on with Jeff and I, and there's just been a lot of things that have been happening. Basically, I'm going to jump a little bit ahead in the story here. Just with everything that has happened since, I know Jeff is like just my guy that is going to go to Texas with me and help drive the other van, or just get it done and go to this ranch that I'm trying to go to. I got offered a job from an old boss to run a ranch in Texas. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to be gone like a lot. It just means that I need to go there and build this chicken coop. He wants a chicken coop for 2,000 chickens, and you basically, his farm is about 15 minutes away from the airport, so I can still fly back pretty easy. I just got to sell all my vans and I just kind of have to downsize a bit so that I can travel lighter and be able to fly and go back and forth and get my license taken care of. But basically, let's see. The thing that I'm most excited about is Jeff and I pulled off the first 24-hour garage sale or yard sale. And it started at I started moving stuff. I stayed up all night on Friday, and I started moving stuff, and it was like, oh my goodness. It was a lot. And my roommate James just like totally came in clutch because he knew that I wanted to do a yard sale. But it's just gotten wild over there. I mean, since December, living with this guy that I don't really get along with, he's cool, and I have learned a lot. The biggest thing was that learning how to like say no to people, because he would have computer clients call and be like, and he's just like, nope, I don't do this, and he just like keeps playing his video games, which is something that I don't do, I can't. It's hard. It's really, really hard for me to say no to anybody, basically. But James kind of really worked through that with me, and we're starting this garage sale early in the morning. I've been setting up all night Friday, and it's like James comes out. It's like 8 or 9, and he's like already mad at me with how much stuff there is. But basically, I kind of rejected everyone. I told everybody no that was coming up before I was set up, and it was like, Jeff's over here like, man, I don't think he actually wants to sell anything. Like, James thinks I'm a hoarder. Everybody's like kind of freaking out a little bit because, yeah, I'm having people walk up with a couple bucks, and be like, and I'm just like, take a hike, and because I got nice stuff. None of my stuff is not nice, except for some of it. But but basically, yeah, man, I need to play. Yeah, so anywho, let's see. That was
So Jeff made you an honorary.
yeah. Jeff made me an honorary Assiniboine tribe member, and I'm taking it so seriously. I used to want to be an Indian when I was a little kid, and basically, yeah, I drove by this raccoon the other day, and I couldn't pass it up. It was a fresh raccoon, and I haven't made a raccoon hat in a while, and so I was just like, dude, I can't. It was so big.
In a while.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't made one since I was a kid, so it was like, and then
Been a while since
I used to want to, I used to want to be an Indian, and I'm now like in the coolest Indian tribe I've ever, like, he's a Assiniboine Indian, and there's like 2,000 known left Assiniboine, and it means like the assassin tribe, like, I don't know. Yeah, I never even heard of that tribe. And then Benny walks up the other day. I've known Benny for a while. I didn't know he was Navajo, but basically, Benny's kind of in the crew.
Fight right
And
now?
well, no fight. It's like so peaceful. So there were so many things that happened at this yard sale because it was really hard for me to let go of things, And it's like people walk up and they just pick like. It's the most beautiful thing to see what someone walks up and is the first thing they're interested in, because I have everything there. I have everything that you could be interested in is there. So Benny walks up and he picks up the only hat that's like the most ridiculous hat, and he just puts it on, and it's actually the hat that I want to campaign for when I'm doing the mayor thing. It looks like just like a Uncle Sam hat, It's like an American flag, big top hat. And he picks that up and asks to have it. And I'm like, Benny, sure, you can have it if you agree to be my campaign manager. And then let's see, what else happened? Oh, he also walks up and he goes straight to my baseball collection. And he's looking through all my baseball cards. And Benny knows so much about baseball. It's unreal. And,
Well, hey,
yeah.
record the rest
Okay.
of that video, but I want to pray for you.
Okay.
You got some things up and coming.
Yeah.
In Texas.
I'm throwing a yard sale at the Foco Cafe next, and they've agreed to kind of like host everything so I don't get kicked out, and I have to basically move all the stuff over there to do like this yard sale thing. So please be praying for that, because I'm really hoping that works out. And then I'm going to Texas. I'm not sure when my sister's getting married on the 26th. The story's a long story. Sorry about that. What up? Yeah, I think
finish
that's
recording the rest of your story.
yeah.
That you need to do, but let's
Yeah, let's do it.
pray for
Okay.
you.